This is the narration of Note to Self by author Kathleen and Perez. I would tell my younger self that there is no escaping pain when you love deeply. Accepting the loss of loved ones is one of the most difficult things you will face, especially at the young age of 8, when you lose your wonderful grandfather. The life you had come to know and love is changed. Your childhood is over. Look forward with hope and to the day you meet again. The close relationship you have with your aunt makes life bearable. But only 3 years later, cruel death takes her young life at the age of 17. This was a devastating blow. Death is clearly a thief. The anguish and deep sorrow you feel is overwhelming. You feel very alone now. Though life somehow goes on, you will never be the same. It is at this time, at the age of 11, you begin to wonder who you are and what will become of you. Time will tell. Your escape in the summer will be the playhouse your father built, which you use as a library for reading, studying, and writing poetry or journaling in your diary. In the winter, you will enjoy doing these favorite things on the beautiful piazza your father built. You enjoy long walks. In autumn, your favorite time of year, you love collecting the prettiest, colorful fall leaves, pressing and sealing them in wax paper, and placing them in books or giving them as gifts. You love watching soap operas and daydreaming. You especially love going to the ocean. The summer day passes too quickly, and you are sad when it is time to leave. The Maine coastline is so beautiful. It is also at the age of 11 that you travel with family to New York City to attend an international convention held at Yankee Stadium to listen to Bible lectures for several days. It is quite a spectacular sight, as people are there from all over the world in their native garb. You feel very privileged when a man from Trinidad sits in the empty seat next to you with a long, beautiful turquoise embroidered satin garment and headdress. You will travel to many other conventions on a smaller scale in the US and Canada, but this event marks a highlight of your young life. Your only sibling, your sister, is your complete opposite, so you are surprised on occasion when you learn she loves the ocean too, or breakfast is her favorite meal too. You are still learning to agree to disagree and to respect the differences. You will be grateful for the good times, the laughter and the tears, and the comfort of having each other during the worst of times. Your strict religious and overprotective upbringing make life a long, delicate, and complicated dance to maneuver. Trying desperately to please everyone in all aspects of your life will be impossible, of course. Know that you are doing the best you can. And know that everything is not always as it is portrayed. Their masks finally fall off. Know when it is time to bow out. Focus now on building your confidence and self-esteem and learning to set boundaries without guilt. Be courageous. Do not allow the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. In the end, what you know for sure is that God is love, and He is not unfaithful to forget the love you have shown. I would tell my teenage self, so full of dreams, to surround yourself with inspirational, encouraging, positive, and reasonable people, because remember, these are your dreams and this is your life. You are a combination of a hopeless romantic and a hopeful romantic. For you, love is the ultimate, most prized and valuable possession, so you will forgive what others might consider unforgivable. Your passion and belief in whom you love make you see the good you want to see, because the alternative is too frightening. Your strong desire to travel will take you to many beautiful places, and you meet some wonderful people along the way. You are grateful for your career and the close relationships you build over the years. Know, however, that on life's journey, some people will come into your life who will deceive, lie, control, manipulate, and betray you. People whom you trust, those who are close to you, even those whom you love. The memories of them are a double-edged sword. It will take a long time to heal from the various deep wounds incurred. Forgive yourself for not seeing who they really were and for allowing them to stay in your life too long. Eventually, you will learn to let go, knowing it is between them and God now. Enjoy every moment with your children. Do not be so concerned about the future that you do not enjoy the present. You will learn that their little faces, the sound of their feet running to you, and the priceless feeling of them hugging you so tightly around your neck, their laughter, their excitement and appreciation, their growing, learning, and changing, their desire to take responsibility, their thoughtfulness, their individuality and personality are the things that will bring you the most joy and touch your heart in ways no one else can. From the moment you learn you are going to have a child to the first time you see them, you are filled with a love that completes your heart and only grows deeper and stronger as the years go on. There will be challenges and difficult times along the way, but listen with empathy when they have something difficult to tell you. Try to understand from their perspective and know that choices you make in life will affect them, and though unintentional, will hurt them. Treasure every moment with them. Cherish them always. How proud you will be of each of them in their own special way. A true friend, a confidant, someone who listens, understands, accepts and supports you, and shares their life experience is rare and precious and one of life's greatest gifts. Falling in love with someone who fulfills every dream you ever imagined will be the most extraordinary time of your life. It will happen unexpectedly and not as early in life as you may have imagined, but the wait will be worthwhile because this fascinating, gentle, and captivating man will bring you more joy, laughter, happiness, and love than you ever dreamed possible. He will be your soulmate, and you will feel more safe, more content, and special than you ever have. An unexpected turn of events brings a shocking and devastating change. It is then you will learn what it is to grieve someone who is still alive, and you will learn that memories cannot be stolen, and love will live on in your heart. Time and experience will teach your heart of gold and your trusting, genuine nature to be cautious. Sadly, but importantly, you will learn that few on your life journey will have your best interests in mind, nor be happy for you when you are excited or joyous over something that was important to you. Your heart will be broken and dreams will be shattered. Broken promises and disappointments weigh heavy on your heart. You will ask a million questions in the healing process, but you will heal over time, one step at a time in your own time, and you will not be the same. You will be stronger. Your heart will still be full of love and affection, but now you will have more wisdom. Later in life, the loss of your parents will be devastating on a whole new level. You are in denial. You suffer in ways you never imagined. And once again, acceptance of death is so difficult. You are so grateful for the long, full lives they lived, and for all the good times shared. You understand now that they were from a very different generation, where hard work from childhood on was their way of life. Because you are so affectionate, it has been difficult to understand why they were not. You had wondered from childhood about this and questioned whether you were really their child. But you now know that their love was shown by being good providers, a lovely home your father built while working a full-time demanding job, and a stay-at-home mother who was a talented tailor making beautiful dresses, gowns, suits, coats, and jackets. She designs your sister's dream wedding dress to her specifications, and years later she and your oldest son design an elegant suit. She was a wonderful baker and spotless housekeeper. You are so appreciative over the years for their thoughtfulness and generosity and the love they have for your children. Becoming best friends with your mother later in life will mean everything. This is a closing note dedicated from my heart to my children. When you walk along the seashore, see wild roses in bloom, hear the seagulls, or see a mountainside covered with fields of wildflowers, when you eat roast turkey with all the fixings, don't forget the cranberry sauce. Or when you hear one of my favorite songs, read one of my favorite inspirational quotes or books, or see a dramatic movie or video, these things will be a reminder of my love and affection for each of you and the many memories we shared.